Hey everybody, it is Sally here. I am here to give you the next part of your EMF training and things that I have learned. So I still can't figure out how to turn the camera around, so I'm literally going to turn the camera around. But welcome to my bedroom, as I said, and I'm going to show you the hazards that I didn't know that I had that are in my bedroom. As I said in the video 2 days ago, I said that we spend 26 years of our lives sleeping. So I'm assuming that's mostly in bed, in your bedroom. But yeah, so we need to make our bedrooms the safest place they can possibly be so that our body has a chance to rest and regenerate and heal, and knock out inflammation and any other diseases or anything that are coming from the environment that's around us. So I'm going to flip my camera and I'm going to show you some of the things that I found in my bedroom that shouldn't be in my bedroom. So this is my bed. Right beside my bed I have my nightstand, and in my nightstand I have my clock radio, and I've also got my iPad plugged in and charging on that. That's not a good idea. I've also got my charging cable hanging here for my cell phone so that I can charge it at night. So we are probably a foot, just above a foot from the charging cable and the iPad and my iPhone, if I'm charging it, from the head of my bed where I sleep here. And that's not good. So as I've been saying with everything else, the best idea is to put this stuff on the other side of the room if you have to have it in the room. Better if it can be out of the room, but for me, I need to have a cell phone just in case of an emergency, and also I use my cell phone as my alarm clock. But just to give you an idea, I've got my EMF reader here, and we're going to go, when it beeps, we know that it's a bad range. So it's not been behaving today as much, so it's going up and down and all over the place because I've been trying to test things before I did the video, but basically it is not a good idea. The clock radio, because it is digital, but it's not LED, which is light emitting diode, is better than an LED light beside your bed, or clock beside your bed. But the fact that I have the iPad in here that's charging is not a good idea. I do have the salt lamp because I did hear, and I have had this for ages, that helps with negative ions and that will help with the EMF. So just for fun, I just wanted to test. And the salt lamp is coming in at 0, which is good. So it is doing what it is supposed to do here. What I'm not supposed to do is everything that is plugged in that's behind my nightstand should be unplugged if at all possible, especially when I go to bed, because this is supposed to be my safe space. So the other thing that I have going on in my bedroom is I have my projector. I have a projector that projects movies and TV and everything onto my wall in my bedroom. The thing is that is usually used with Bluetooth from my phone to that. So Bluetooth and Wi-Fi are bad things. They are waves that are traveling through the air all the time. Yeah, exactly. That are traveling through the air all the time, searching for the connection. So I'm just going to check at the plug here. And my projector is not on, so it's not giving me a good or a scary thing here. But when I do turn it on, I do have that. This was something that ticked the heck out of me. I love knowing what kind of weather it is going to be, especially because I'm a pool girl. And I went out and bought a weather station. So I thought this new fancy dancy weather station would tell me the humidity and the temperature inside, the temperature outside, humidity levels, maximums, time, all sorts of stuff. And I thought, what a great idea. But the problem is, what I didn't realize, it is run by Bluetooth, and it is LED, which is light emitting diode. So this thing is ridiculous. So I saved the box and I'm taking the darn thing back. The one that I had originally was LCD, and it doesn't even show up at all when I put the EMF beside it. It has no problem at all, and so I'm not upgrading that anymore. The other problem I have is this half of my bedroom, ignore the mess in my closet, used to be my office. So this is where I have the connection and my router for my Wi-Fi in my house. This is not a good idea to have in your bedroom. So I do need to find a way to move that and get it out of here. The other option that somebody suggested, which I think is a great idea, is to put a timer on that. So I'm not using my Wi-Fi after I go to bed and until I wake up. So if you put a timer on that, it can automatically cut the power at a certain time that you suggest, and then that will be off for the night. So that allows you better time for recovery. So, light switches. So we have a regular light here. When I turn it on, you can see that there is some power going through it. This is just a regular light that you get at Home Depot. But I upgraded. Over my bed, I decided I was going to get a new fancy dancy fan and lights. But these lights are LED. And they're remote control as well. So the problem is, I don't know if it'll show, maybe with the, there we go. I have this directly over my bed when I'm sleeping at night. The light is not usually on, but the fan is. So I'm getting those things that are getting me every night. Not a good idea. The other beautiful thing that I've got is I have this fountain. I put it in here because my skin is dry, and I thought with this mist while I'm sleeping, it has calming lights, and this would add moisture to the room, especially in the winter. But this lovely thing hooks into the wall with transformer. And look at those numbers. Isn't that ridiculous? So I'm putting something in here to calm and help my sleep, and look what it's doing. It is totally interrupting it. So everything that is plugged in your house will have a reading, but it's when you hear that alarm, that's when it's dangerous, and that's when it especially shouldn't be in rooms that you occupy often. This is wrinkled now because I've used it for 3 days. This is the pillowcase that I was talking about. If you can see the lines, all these lines in here are silver threads. And they go through the whole entire pillowcase. And in the pillowcase, inside, we have a plug that goes here, and it has a cable. Now, where is it here? So this cable looks weird. So you put your pillow in the pillowcase and you plug the plug into the ground of an outlet. You can see that. And you sleep. And what this is doing is this is grounding your head, which is where most everything is, with the buildup for these. This is grounding your head for the whole time that you're sleeping and you're on your pillow. They also have sheets and blankets and mats that you can get to sleep on as well. But this is the box that it came in. Reduces pain, improves sleep, blood circulation, stress, anxiety, and inflammation. Radiation protection, anti-static, antibacterial, and medical health, 3-year guarantee. And that's what it comes in. So I think it was $39.99 that I got this for. The mats and the sheets are great, but you have to sleep on those naked because it has to be actually touching your skin. So I figured the most likely naked part of my body would be my head, so that's why I got the pillowcase. So I have found that I am absolutely having a more solid, better sleep. on this pillowcase. I don't know why, and I really, really do feel calmer and more collected, and some of my brain fog is starting to go away, thank goodness. But, so we are just over 10 minutes, so this is going to be the bedroom portion of the videos that I'm going to be doing, but I am going to be doing another one. The next one will be miscellaneous things around your house that you didn't think of, and I will touch on your electrical panel and smart meters. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will bring the next video on. If you have any comments or questions, that would be great, but basically make sure that you unplug everything that's around you when you're not using it, and for goodness sake, go out and take your shoes off and go walk in the grass and ground yourself today. Love you. Thanks. Bye.